Mi gente, it's your girl here. I got something to talk about. You ever had people so jealous? Yeah, I gotta go there. You ever had people so jealous that their personalities suck? You ever had people so jealous that people actually show you their ugly side? I need you to be aware of this, because when you self-love and self-first, honey, and you dedicating time to being your valuable self, being graceful, stepping up every single day to be your most divine self, let me tell you something. There is that part for those only, not everybody, for those only who have jealousy in their heart for you, jealousy in their minds and their bodies for you. Their ugly parts will show. And when you're around people like this, you do know you don't have to deal with them, right? It doesn't matter who they are. Family, friends, it doesn't matter. People you don't know, it doesn't matter who they are. You don't have to involve yourself with them. And okay, so you're like, well, how am I supposed to do that if it's a family member? How am I supposed to do that if it's a parent? How am I supposed to do that if it's a sibling? Dismiss them. Ghost them. Because nobody should be treating you like that. Especially when you are a divine individual who steps up every single day in a self-love, self-first manner. You do everything at your best. You're truthful, you're divine, you're graceful, you're respectful, you're compassionate, you're kind, you're joyful, you're happy, everything. You got all the boxes checked. And someone wants to come into your life and try to take their ugly side and put it out on you, man, listen, makes no time for them. Because the minute that you start making time for people who are like that, you will only put yourself in a position where you're lowering your frequency. So when you lower your frequency, you put yourself in a position of vibing on fear, on worry, and we don't do that, right? So you must learn how to let people sit in their own puddle that they create. Don't entertain them. Make the best decisions that you can make when you are around them. And remember, the decisions that you make, always remember they are the decisions that are made for you. Don't worry about looking like a small person or looking weak. That's not what your focus is. That's not what your focus is. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to ignore that person. It's okay to put a person in their place, though. There's nothing wrong with that. However, if a person has you stepping into the zone where you want to hurt them, you want to touch them with a certain part of your body because you want to let them know to stop playing with you, just walk away. Walk away. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these people, they're angry in their life. They're angry in their life. They're miserable. This is when those women turn into cat women, that all they can do is just bear cats, have like 20,000 cats in their house. Or the men, all they do is just watch endless porn and end up making their stuff limp. They don't have, there's nothing in their life that's valuable. Yeah. Let those people go back into their lives and deal with their own lives while you're walking in grace, walking in bliss. Because when you self-love and self-first, baby, heaven is here. It's right here on earth. But you got to put that work in. That self-love, self-first work is imperatively important. It's important because when you are vibing on a high frequency, whether it's love, enlightenment, happiness, joy, it takes work to let go of a stressful day. It takes work to go home and clean your house and reset your house back to its original state. You know, that sanctuary feeling, that blessing feeling, that clean feeling. It takes work for you to have to deal with people on a daily basis and still be true to you. It takes work to be a valuable person. It takes work to be chosen. You understand? A lot of people hate. But let them, just leave them in their own muddy puddles. Let them slip and fall where they walk. It is not your responsibility to teach someone a lesson. It is not your responsibility. You are not their parents. It is not your responsibility to act like you're the one who needs to feel this because they did you so bad. No, get out of that. Let that go. Let that go. Because let me tell you something. There is so much power in letting go and letting them be. I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's been plenty of times in my past, I don't deal with this anymore, but in my past, where the jealousy was at its all-time high. And I was like, wait, I didn't deal with jealousy throughout my life, but as an adult, wow, you understand? But I get it, you understand? I get it, you understand? So we're not going to point out the obvious. However, when you're humble, when your self-love is self first, when you're at living your best life, people who don't know how to mind their business, live their best life, turn their life around, make better decisions for themselves, learn how to control their happiness, they want to sabotage yours. And they get a kick out of it. So, with that said, I'm here to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, practicing self-love, self-first is for high vibrational people. Alright? So, I'm going to send you off on your day. You continue to be your best self and remember what I said, okay? Don't let them get to you.